So what does it take to do business in Abuja in terms of infrastructure, ease of doing business? Let's look at a few themes that may interest everyone. The guys who sit over that space is the Abuja Chamber of Commerce Industry. So it's called ASIMA. Let's talk to the assistant director in charge of strategic support services from our Abuja studios live to us. Good morning, Mr. Christopher Opoko. Thanks for coming through.
The economy of Abuja is not different from that of Nigeria. Whatever conditions that affect other aspects of Nigeria also affects the Abuja. But in terms of doing business in Abuja, from the World Bank Doing Business report, we know that Nigeria is ranked 169 out of 189 countries. But if you look at Abuja, there is no rank in that respect. But starting a business, Abuja is ranked first among the 36 states in Nigeria. In terms of dealing with construction permits, Abuja is ranked 35. In terms of registering property, it is ranked 7, and then enforcing contracts, Abuja ranks 15. So, in that respect, you see that Abuja is ranked fairly okay, apart from with respect to dealing with construction permits. Now, if you want to look at it in terms of infrastructure, you find that development has been concentrated in few areas like Asokoro, Maitama, Wuse, and so on. But if you move to satellite areas like Kubwa, Lube, and so, you find that where infrastructure has been provided, it is fast deteriorating. In fact, if you go to the FHA estate in Lube, you find that, yes, roads were provided in the estate, but it's not being maintained, and currently is being washed away by the rains. In terms of industry, what comes to mind is the Idu industrial layout. That's the foremost place you find industries in Abuja. But you also discover that, yes, there's a road that leads to Idu industrial estate. But within that layout, what is the condition of those roads? Those roads, if you ask me, are in fact not attractive enough for other kinds of industries to be located there. It's not what you expect for a place that is the seat of federal government. You know, electricity is another issue, which if you go there, the few industries that have been able to establish there rely on diesel generators, and that's not that's quite harsh for businesses. If you take it in respect of real estate, reports say that Abuja is one of the fastest growing, and in fact, in terms of real estate, and the sector is the sixth largest sector in Nigeria. In fact, I also read that there's a report that says that 65% of activities in the real estate sector is found in Lagos, Abuja, and Port Harcourt. But 22% of that is in Abuja. So you find that, yes, real estate is actually thriving or growing in Abuja. But if you ask me, what is the affordability of housing in Abuja? That's quite an issue for a seat of federal government like the FCT, you know. Okay. Then if we are talking in terms of commerce, yes, businesses here are being stifled by multiple taxes. You find that AMAC, that is Abuja Municipal Council Area, or Area Council, is on one hand taking taxes from businesses in Abuja on one hand, and of course FIRS is also doing the same. So you find that doing business in Abuja is not that different from elsewhere,
yeah, Christopher,
is unexpected, because one would have expected a seat of federal government.
Christopher, if you allow me to cut in very quickly there, you've given a very decent account. It looks like you really prepared for this interview. You have all the numbers there, and that is expected. We thank you because you're in charge of the commerce and industry in Abuja, so you're the leading private sector organization there to have those numbers, and we appreciate that. But the key question is this: how have you been able to engage the government? And that's where the question really comes in. Does the FG's presence, when Lagos, where we are, the headquarters for channels here, was the seat of the government? Oh, everybody believed that money, you can be found on the street of Lagos. And if you ask average Nigerian, you can find money on the street of Abuja, because that's where the politicians, the big boys are. So, where are we as far as picking money on the street is concerned? Everybody believes that, look, things should be easy in Abuja. But you were saying it's not easy either.
Of course. It's not easy. There's nowhere you pick money anywhere in the world. Yes, people believe because you're an FCT, there's a lot of money there, but that is not true. The Abuja Chamber of Commerce and Industry has been engaging government to see how we can improve the lot of our members, who are mainly SMEs and a few other businesses. So, it has not been easy at all, you see, engaging government to see how reforms can change some of these things. But like you know, the chamber is one of the youngest chambers in Nigeria. But we keep striving on to see how we can make the change.
Yes, Christopher Okwoko, thank you very much. Your chamber was established in August 1986. So happy anniversary to all of you there at the Abuja Chamber of Commerce and Industry. Thank you, Christopher Okwoko, the Assistant Director in charge of Strategic Support Services from ASIMA. Thank you. We appreciate that from our Abuja studios, weighing in on that conversation. The economy of Abuja, you heard there, you can't pick money on the street in Abuja. It's just a replica of what has happened across the Federation.